Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. You can see a little early here at the dealership, no lights on, only one in the building. So I'm really excited, as I'm always excited, to do something amazing, and that is deliver one of the very few 2019 ZR1s in the country. Now, I do believe that this is going to be the only year for the 2019 ZR1. I'm going to explain that in a minute and why. But there's an issue with this car. It was built wrong. So when I order a car, I go over with my clients extremely detailed oriented process to make sure that there are no mistakes, because there was a ZR1 beginning of the year. The gentleman had two ZR1s, to kind of say who it is without saying his name. But the first car that he got was a mistake. And it was a mistake by the dealer. The dealer screwed up because the dealer did not know what they were doing. The Sebring orange package you see behind me is a very complicated process to order back originally when you read everything on there. I'm going to show you here in a second that it actually says that this right here should have a blackout decal, kind of like what you see on stripes and stuff like that. So that is not the case, but it still reads that. It goes back into what I was saying, that it's complicated to order this car, so mistakes can be had. Well, I'm very lucky that this mistake is not my fault, it's not the dealership's fault, it's not the customer's fault, it's actually in the customer's favor, and the customer's excited. All right, as I'm recording this, Devin just got here and he wants to be in the video again.
What's up, America? God bless America, and God bless Mike Davenport.
We have way too much fun here, I'm telling you. So let's take a look at this 2019 ZR1. This is a Sebring special edition car. You got the big wing, you got the winglets up here, and you would automatically say that this is a ZTK package, right? So when you look at everything on here, when you're looking at it from the outside, this right here and that big wing automatically tells you that it's ZTK. Well, let me tell you, we did not order this car with ZTK. The invoice does not have ZTK on it. The window sticker does not have ZTK on it. So this is the invoice on the vehicle, and I want to show you this because right here is the last 5 digits of the VIN. For security reasons, for privacy reasons, I don't want to show the full VIN, but there's the last 5 digits of the VIN. And if you look down here, there is the 01334 as well, 01334. We'll come over to this one, 01334 as well. So without cutting this video, we'll pull this right up here on the top of the car. I'm going to show you the build of this car, and I'll get the window sticker. The customer's already got the window sticker, so I don't have it with me. But battery protection package, 8-speed automatic transmission, ZR1 Sebring orange design package. We have the 3ZR premium equipment group. It's going to be continued on page 2. Again, 01334, and we have just the 3ZR continued from page 1, 140,915 MSRP. And here is the window sticker on that car, just to kind of show you and back up the credibility and validity of what I was just showing you. 3ZR package, ZR1 Sebring orange design package, 8-speed automatic transmission, battery protection, same MSRP as I showed you on the invoice, 140,915. And right down here is the last of that VIN, 01334. And just to kind of show you again, is right there is our name with our address and our zip code on this particular car. Well, the customer wants to get out of here. Unfortunately, it is raining outside, so he's going to take delivery in the rain. When we come back, after I show you him leaving the building, I'm going to show you the actual vehicle build from where GM shows how they built the car, and then also I'm going to go into why this is the only year for the 2019 ZR1 and talk a little bit about the gentleman who had the wrong ZR1 built by the dealership. All right, so he is taking delivery of his new ZR1. Unfortunately, with a car this nice, you just got to take it home regardless of most weather conditions. So he's taking delivery of his new ZR1 in the rain. See you, ZR1. So here is the official build of the car. You can see 01334. It's sold. It was built on 11/20/2018. 3ZR. No other pertinent options. This is literally just every single option on the car. It tells you that it's got an 8-way power seat, all that good stuff. Tell you that it's got the black badges, and there's that black roof decal, right? We talked about that earlier in the video. This car does not have that, but I don't understand why they even talk about it. I've never seen a car with this black roof decal. So battery protection package, ERI, automatic transmission down here. Nothing pertinent on this page here. And then we come to the back and we have ZLZ, which is the Sebring Orange Design Package. So ZR1 Performance Special Package Coupe. It's a model year 19, which again, last year the model year for this car, only model year for the ZR1, and all the other pertinent information right. So I'm confused. I'm really confused. So I don't know if there's somebody out there that can help me with GM. We've been making phone calls all day today, and I've gotten no answers, no issues. Obviously, the vehicle's carbon fiber stuff that was sent with the car says ZTK, but how do I find if this car literally does have the ZTK suspension and the other components that comes with it? Now, as you know, my friend Street Speed 717 ordered a Corvette back in the early part of ZR1 days. And then he got a second one, and there's a reason for that. The reason being is the very first cars, if you look at this picture here, it does not have ZTK. Well, you can imagine for a big time YouTuber that he is, he's almost got 1 million subscribers, that he wants every possible option that you can get. Also, if you look right here, this is not a normal plate. He never had a temp tag on this car. He never had a car registered in his name. You look at that plate, it says dealer tag, Pennsylvania dealer on it. That car was never his car. That car was a mistake, and we don't know if that mistake was from the factory. We don't know if that mistake was from the dealer. My personal opinion is from the dealer. The dealer did not build this car correctly. So, because he's such a huge influencer on a lot of different things, General Motors said, hey, wait a second, we'll hook you up. Just take that car and we will get you another one as soon as we can to replace that one. And that's where the second ZR1 came in. Of course, the second ZR1 came in with the ZTK package, the tall wing, the right splitter, all of that good stuff. So I'm not sure what happened with that car. That car is long gone. Obviously, he's got McLarens on the site, but that is really what happened back then. So this is how confusing this can be. Not only is it confusing to a dealer, it's certainly confusing to a consumer, but apparently it's confusing to the factory as well. And by no means is this a bash on anybody. It's not a bash on General Motors. It's not a bash on the Corvette factory. I love all those people. It's not a bash on the dealer that Mike buys from. It's not a bash on Mike. None of those comments are bashing on any one of those people. All of those people I have great respect for. I consider them friends. I don't know the dealer that he buys from. I don't know who they are. But again, a dealer is a dealer, and I got respect for them. So none of that is there. It's just information for you to have. Well, here's what I think happened. As I'm editing this vlog, and I watch my vlogs multiple times before I publish them, I found a mistake in what we as the dealership were looking at. I actually cut out a lot of stuff that you don't see, stuff that I thought that General Motors changed the build and all of that stuff. But here's what happened, and I'm gonna tell you what I think really what happened after I show you this and give you some context behind it. This is the build that I showed you earlier in the vlog. So if we look at the VIN 01334, this is something that I actually went back and I cut out of the vlog, and I'm doing it all. And basically what I showed and what I talked about, as I said, I showed the VIN of 01334. It was sold, the build date, 3ZR. And then I said, well, there's no ERI on here. It's an automatic. It was supposed to get Corvette Museum delivery. It's supposed to get air intake, Jake logo center cap, cargo shade with cross flag, and none of that stuff is on this car. ZLZ, ZTK. But let's go back here. Look at that VIN. 01344, not 01334. 3-4. Two Corvettes, 10 digits apart in VIN number, built completely different, but they're both are the Sebring Orange design package. So whoever ships us the packages, and I showed you that package in the past, so you can see that above my right shoulder here. You can go back and look at that video. This comes in a big box shipped from a supplier with the carbon fiber wing and everything like that. So they go off of VIN number on that. I show you in that video again up there, I show you in that video up there that it's based off of VIN number. So what I think happened was the supplier shipped us the 01344 box instead of the 01334 box. Now, I think in that video, it shows the dealership's name and our internal codes for dealer numbers and all that stuff. So it's very, very confusing. So this goes back to exactly what I've talked about earlier in this video and past videos, is the General Motors and the Chevrolet order process is extremely confusing. So if a supplier sits there and makes a mistake like this, that makes really us look bad, us the dealer. It always falls on the dealer's fault. It never comes back to it. You know, if a customer has got a bad vehicle in service, we're the one who gets the 1-star review on Google and Yelp and all these other websites, not the manufacturer. It's us, the dealer. It makes us look bad. So we've got to get that wing off of that car, because that car does not have ZTK, as I earlier thought. We've got to get that off. It'll absolutely damage it. And the reason I know that car can get damaged from that tall wing, because Mike did a lot of research with General Motors, because really he wanted ZTK only for the simple fact that he wanted the tall wing. So with him doing all the research and me watching his vlogs, it helped me tremendously with this particular instance. Now, the customer originally said, hey, listen, I'm okay with the wing, not a big deal, because I thought it had ZTK based off of looking up the wrong build that my sales manager looked up. So now that I know that I'm pretty sure that this car does not have ZTK, we need to get that wing off. So with that being said, we want to make sure that our customer's car doesn't get damaged, because I feel that 2019 is going to be the only year of the Corvette ZR1. The reason behind that is because they're getting ready to announce the mid-engine car. Now, earlier in the year, I thought that it was going to be around January time at the North American Auto Show. Well, I don't think that's happening, because of my sources that are telling me some things, that there's some things going on, and now it's kind of made public, which I've been trying to keep it secret, but now it's going public more, that there seems to be some problems, some issues with it. And I'm not going to go into details of why that is, because I think it'll out that person telling me this stuff. So so this is going to be the only year for it, because they're going to announce the mid-engine Corvette, probably maybe Chicago now. But they also, the pricing that I think is going to be in line with this car is going to be a base price of $149,995. So with that being said, why would you want to spend $140,000 on a front engine ZR1 when you can spend a few more thousand and get a mid-engine car that's going to be super rare? The pricing on the mid-engine car, I think, is going to be right along the NSX line. So maybe topping out at 200, maybe going to 210, 215, something around there. So again, only year for the ZR1. All of my allocations are sold. I can't get any more. Like I said earlier in the video, I think, as long as I didn't cut that out, I've actually lost some deals because they're taking so long to get these orders out. So they're only building about 1,000 of these cars, maybe 2,000 or something like that, because this is 1334 and we know 1344 is out there and whatnot. But so they're not building very many of these cars, and I still have multiple allocations available to get picked up for my customers that I've already put deposits on them, but GM is anywhere close. This is only my second car that I delivered out of my allocations that I've had. So it is what it is. So I think they're slow playing this. I don't like that they're slow playing this, because the fact of the matter is it takes the delivery and the buying experience away from the customer, because most of the United States out there is got some type of winter weather that we can't experience these fast cars and these fun cars to drive that we typically drive in the summertime. So with my customer, he literally just drove it home and parked it in the garage. He's not going to be able to enjoy it for a couple months until springtime. So I think that's a bad thing that General Motors does. But it is what it is. It's what I deal with. I've been doing it for 19 years, and we'll just move on. So with that being said, as this is the first video of December 2018, Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays with what you celebrate. And if there's anything I can do for you, please don't hesitate to reach out to me.